I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you.
Starring in this morning's Saturday session, a pop icon who has sold 50 million albums and another 20 million singles over her more than 30-year career. Cyndi Lauper, who also has the rare distinction of having earned a Grammy, an Emmy, and a Tony.
But even with all that success, she keeps changing her tune, exploring different styles and genres. In 2010, she released Memphis Blues, and now comes Detour, an album of country classics. You'll hear music from that in a moment. But first, here's my conversation with Cyndi Lauper at the Gibson Guitar Showroom here in New York.
For more than 3 decades, since her debut album in 1983, Cyndi Lauper has been one of music's most compelling performers.
Before I go on stage, I think, what is my intention? Mm-hmm. And I try and throw myself into it and lose myself. Although I have a friend who would say, no, Cyn, you find yourself. But it's not about yourself anymore.
Right.
It's about something else. And I think that's the part of it that's addictive.
That's a crazy, crazy feeling.
Lauper is on tour again behind her latest record, a country album called Detour.
I go deep into the funnel of love.
Every time I would move forward, I always realized I'm going back again. Even this country record, I thought, all new territory. And then I start singing it, and I have all these memories flooding.
Growing up in Queens, Lauper remembers watching Patsy Cline with her grandmother.
And when I saw Patsy Cline on TV, I thought, I'm gonna do that.
Detour is an album of country classics.
Is it intimidating singing some of those songs, given?
At first, yeah. Then, all of a sudden, we started doing the Wanda Jackson song, Funnel of Love. Mm-hmm. And then I remembered, oh man, I know this stuff. I did this in Blue Angel.
Blue Angel, Lauper's first band, played rockabilly. Early on, her mother's record collection, which included Barbra Streisand and Broadway show tunes, would be a major influence.
I would just play the records and be those people. Mm-hmm. You know, the duets were interesting, but you know, it's like...
So you were totally ready for Kinky Boots?
I didn't know that until I started doing it. And then I remembered everything that I loved. And I thought, what if I take everything I love and put it in what I'm doing now?
Her score for the Broadway musical would win Lauper both a Grammy and a Tony in 2013.
That night that I won the Tony, I realized that all this time, Broadway would have welcomed me. I didn't really need to constantly go around the world looking for acceptance when it could have been in my own backyard, you know. But I wouldn't have been the artist. I want to be a great artist. That's what I want to be.
What does that mean?
Like, really do great work. Like, not just one genre of music, but study music constantly. Become a great painter of words and sounds. Mm-hmm. You know? Like Bowie, like Prince.
When you see Prince and everybody else we've lost in the last year.
Yeah, I know.
When you were mine.
Lauper, who covered a Prince song on her debut album, said his unexpected death compelled her to schedule a doctor's appointment.
First, it broke my heart, really. There's only one of him. Anyway, don't want to start crying again and feeling bad. But yeah, and then I saw my own mortality and said, okay, Superwoman, you had a few years on him.
If you're lost, you can look and you will find me.
Like Prince and Bowie, Cyndi Lauper says she wants to be an artist till the end.
Ain't that the way to go?
Yeah.
I think I'll stuff myself and have my arm out So people could just sit next to me and go, wow, she looks a lot better. Yeah, she looks good. For dead, she looks good. Maybe a little recording. Hey, for dead, I look good, right? No, I don't know.